Now, during my interview with Governor Newsom, I asked the governor about the indictment of Donald Trump and his relationship with the former president. Take a look. Donald Trump, I'd be negligent if I didn't get your reaction to what happened in the news.
Sad, and I say that as an American. I can imagine.
Were you friendly with him?
Well, as you know, I didn't have a close fist. I had an open hand. We actually had an incredible relationship during COVID.
Right.
It was incredible. He played no politics during COVID with California. Played none whatsoever. It's a fact. And by the way, I've got a lot of critique from the left by saying that over and over and over again.
To the French Laundry. Just saying.
No, it was a dumb mistake. It was a terrible mistake. It wasn't illegal. It was wrong. And I totally violated the spirit of what I was preaching. And it was wrong. And I own that. I own that. And you know what? For the grace of God, no one else has ever made a mistake. I guess I did. I own that.
Okay, everybody makes mistakes. However, that was a dumb one.
But it was dumb.
It was,
and I own it. So I don't need to be reminded of it.
Close quarters, no mask, and I'm like, all right.
It was.
Hey, look, by the way,
right.
I think it was your birthday party, right?
It was a good friend's 50th birthday party. The restaurant was legally open. It was dumb.
You said on Dianne Feinstein, just to get one piece of news in, that you will, if you have to replace her, you have set a criteria, only an African-American woman. Why?
Because I thought it was the right thing to do. We lost with the Kamala Harris. We lost that representation. It's important. It's historic. I appointed the first Latino in California's history, 37% of the state. Latino, 39% of the state. I thought that was important. Shouldn't
the criteria just be the best person?
Well, there's plenty of. I mean, African-American, it's a limitless pool.
I'm saying the best person and just not have a criteria. Last question.
I think
1-4?
Yeah.
I stand corrected. And you want to see the full report. Can you afford that?
I mean,
are you really going to pay that money?
Ronald Reagan did reparations for the Japanese.
I'm asking for it.
It's beyond, it doesn't have to be in the frame of writing a check. Reparations comes in many different forms. But one cannot deny these historical facts. And I really believe very strongly we have to come to grips.
How do you justify people that had no connection generationally to anything to do with slavery? How do you justify them having either a lower standard, a higher standard, or paying money for something that they or their family were not responsible?
I totally, look,
You understand that?
Deeply understand that. Okay. And I deeply understand. Do the math on the 1.4. Okay, look, we want us to level set. You had a group the last 2 years that is making a series of recommendations. That was one of many recommendations. You guys ran with that over and over and over and over again.
You support it? Still today? You support the money?
I haven't even seen the recommendations.
When you see the recommendations, are you inclined to support the money?
I put out a statement saying reparations is more than just about money. That implies a deeper rationalization of what is achievable, what's reasonable, and what is right. And that's the balance that we'll try to advance.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.